rivalry that really has transformed both communities and the rivalries between those cities, the towns themselves, the school systems that we have in both towns. It's a rivalry that's had a lot of historic events happen in it, a lot of last-second victories by both teams, big plays, huge crowds. I mean, it is a great atmosphere for high school football. You know, this is the crosstown rivalry. This is the game that, you know, you run into everybody. You run into Nixa, Nixa runs into Ozark, whether we're over there or they're over here or in Springfield. It's kind of that bragging rights for the next 365.
You put all your expectations out there and you set goals each year. Well, beating Ozark becomes one of your expectations or one of your goals every year. You don't always put that with another team every year, but I think Ozark's one that, you know, we like to beat them, they like to beat us, and it's kind of our bragging rights all season long for any sport that we do.
Well, I hope they enjoy it, you know, and then that's what it's all about. You know, a big game between your rival, everybody looks forward to it, both communities look forward to it, and you know, that's what you hope everybody enjoys the game, because it's a lot of fun. Well, I think, you know, probably you know, some of our strengths are that we have you know, multiple guys that can hurt you, and you know, somebody different might show up each night and have a big game, and I think that really helps us. Also, you know, defensively, I think, you know, just through our whole group, you know, that we have a good team concept, really all the way around. It's a good group to work with.
The day that I was hired, I know that between the superintendent and several administration and some of the key people involved in the hiring process, that was one of the first things they talked about was the great rivalry that we have with Nixa, and you know, just the expectations to go out and compete and make it fun and enjoyable for all fans, and that's our intentions. Oh, they just basically talk about, you know, they say, hey coach, 3 weeks till Nixa or 2 weeks till Nixa, you know, it's just one of those things. But no, like I said, it's obvious that you know, there's a great rivalry between the two towns, and you know, you probably wouldn't want it any other way. So, from what people have told me in the past, you know, records always go out the window in this rivalry. The kids are always going to come out and compete extremely hard, so you know, I don't expect it to be any different this year and stuff. And you know, if we're fortunate enough to continue a little bit of the success we've had this season and stuff, along with what they've already accomplished, you know, it'll be a great matchup, and we'll just have to see what happens.
I would definitely say that the students and the parents are definitely pumped up to see what's going to happen. It's a little stressful for the football players, and the cheerleaders just try to, you know, give their best stuff.
Who's your favorite player on the team? Who do you like to root for on the team?
How about Kramer Patterson?
Kramer Patterson. Why do you like Kramer Patterson?
He definitely has a love for the game.
It's crazy. Like, you go in and your heart's beating like crazy. You know, everybody's watching from this whole area, and you just got to play every play. Every year, we just hear, it's Nixa, it's Nixa. We don't really need to hear more than that, just play our hardest. I think it's just like the closeness of the communities. Both the communities are just real close, and they're good communities, so everyone goes to the games, and it makes it fun, and the atmosphere is just great.
I never really see the band as a huge, you know, rival. It's just like, oh, we've got to beat Ozark or anything. So it's definitely, but I do kind of like to, you know, this is what we do over at our house, so let's see what you do over there.
There's always so much pressure, 10 times more at least, just because you always want to win the most against Ozark. If anyone else said you win against Ozark, doesn't matter the rest of the season, if you win against Ozark, it's good. During school, everyone's kind of a little less focused all week, and teachers kind of feed off of that too. I think they know we work as hard that week.
It's just Ozark, everything's Ozark. I mean, it's just once the game comes around, it's big time, and everybody wants to go to it. I mean, you get there really early, you get good seats, and the stands are packed, and a lot of the time you're just right next to each other. I mean, it's just it's a big game, and everybody works it up really big. It's almost like a brother rivalry, because I mean, you guys fight and stuff, but you guys, I mean, we still like each other. it's not a matter of we hate each other or not, and it's more of a friendly rivalry more than anything. And I'd say, if anything, I had to compare it to a couple brothers.
Well, obviously Ozark's going to win. I think in 27-26 or 28-27.
Nixa by at least 14.
I think Ozark's going to win.
Nixa 28 and Ozark is 14-21.
42-20. 21-14.
Just asked who's going to win. We hope we do. And no predictions. No predictions of scores or anything like that.
If those kids have any kind of aspiration, their dreams of wanting to be in the playoffs, it's a must win for us.